A company plans to assign identification numbers to its employees. Each number is to consist of 4 different digits from 0 to 9 inclusive, except that the first digit cannot be 0. How many different identification numbers are possible? So we got an ID number with 4 digits. So even before we take into account the restrictions that they give us, the first question we should ask is, does order matter here? And order does matter, because say my identification number is 2379. Well, that is a different identification number than 3297. And so there's no getting rid of repeats here. We want to count both of these different digits, both of these different numbers, I should say, even though they are made up of the same digits. So now there's no getting rid of repeats here, but we do need to take into account our restrictions. So we have 2 restrictions, right? All of our digits must be different, and our first digit cannot include 0. There we go. So let's remember, so our options are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. These are our default options, I should say, and then we got to take into account our restrictions. So for our first slot, how many options do we have? Well, here we can't choose anything but 0, so it should be 1 through 9. So we got 9 options here. So say our first number we choose is 1. So how many options now do we have for our second slot? So we got these 8 options here, but 0 now is also included in our options. So this is going to be 9 again. And then after that, so let's say we chose 2 here. So now we just go down by 1 each time. So now we should have 8 options here, and say we choose 3, then we should have 7 options here. So our answer is going to be 9 times 9 times 8 times 7. So what is that? I don't know. 81 times 56. And it looks like, so we're going to get lucky with our units digits here, because once I determine my units digit has got to be 6, there's only one answer choice. So if you're confident in your setup, you can choose B right now. Let's keep going though. 6 times 8 is 48. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 8 is 40. 6, 3, 5, 4. B, 4,536. So good combination question. It's talking about 2 things, both, do we have to get rid of repeats or not? And how do we take into account our restrictions? And those are 2 separate things that you got to think about.